Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Randy. Welcome to Randy Reviews. And today I'm be doing something a little different. I've done in the past on my channel, where I go on IGN and look for stories and read them and give my thoughts on them. But just came across this story about Daredevil. Daredevil Born Again on hold pending creative reboot. Writers reportedly let go. And that's where writers are let go. And I think was it a week and a half ago, the strike was over, so they can go back to work. Now they're let go. I know the actor strike is still going on, but yeah, let's dive into this article. Looks as though Daredevil Born Again has been put on hold again, according to the Hollywood Reporter. The upcoming Marvel show, which sees actor Charlie Cox return once more as Daredevil, is set for a creative reboot. Sources say that writers Corman and Ord crafted a legal procedural that did not resemble the Netflix version, known for its action and violence, the Hollywood Reporter. And that's always been a topic for most people, is going to be exactly the same show, same tone as Netflix, which a couple months ago I got done watching the first 3 seasons and loved it, so that was one concern most people have. So I'm assuming what the writers turned in wasn't what Marvel or Disney were aiming for. They were probably aiming for what to kind of show that Netflix had, which is, in my opinion, the one I want. Get back to what type of tone and everything that we had in those 3 seasons. So let's see. Cox didn't even show up in costume to the 4th episode. I really in the concept honest of nature thing is something. I get it. That's written in this little note here. He didn't even show up in costume to episode 4. Were they gonna go back and do season 1 again? Yeah, that is weird. It's like having make a show of Batman and he doesn't even get into the suit till episode 8. Just kind of weird. So I do commend them on that, at least rethinking things. That's one thing that I can give Marvel and Disney credit for so far. So let's see what else. The show had been previously put on hold due to the strike, we know. Kevin Feige, along with other Marvel executives, viewed footage from the series back in mid-June. Okay. Although half of the 18-hour-long episodes had been shot, it's apparently enough for Marvel to admit it wasn't working, respect for them for trying to fix whatever they saw that they didn't like, and maybe it wasn't working, or maybe it was working, depending on who you ask. Since then, Marvel has reportedly let go of the show's head writers Chris Ord and Matt Corman, while also releasing the directors of any upcoming series. And those writers sound familiar. I think, haven't they done TV? I remember hearing way back that they were hired, and I think they're only known for really TV, shows. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. Y'all can let me know in the comments, but, okay. Let go of head writers of the show, Chris Ord and Matt Corman, while also releasing the directors of any upcoming episode. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. So why are you gonna keep paying directors if everything has to get rewritten again? You have to go back to the drawing board all over again. Just a waste of everyone's time, the director's time. So, Daredevil Born Again is now set to be undergoing a creative reboot, with Marvel now looking for new writers and directors for the project. Ooh, so that means what, 2025? If we're already getting in 2020, we were already going to get in 2024. And then the strike happened, so and I know it's still going on, so there's nothing really going on except the writing. Rewrite. So then if they're going to reboot this whole thing, start all over. 2025? 26? 25, the earliest? Daredevil, Cox last appeared on our screen, Marvel, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. He did. I actually like She-Hulk. I know a lot of people didn't, but I didn't mind it. The Daredevil revamp is the latest in a series of growing pains for Marvel Television. It's linked it. Since debuting the Emmy-winning WandaVision January 2021. The studio, which dominated the film industry in the 2010s, has more than 50 hours of TV programming after creating a small screen division from the ground up during the pandemic. Wow. The problem, it seems, that Marvel stepped away from the traditional TV pipeline of consuming pilot episodes and then greenlighting shows based on their merits Instead, the company divided it in Head Start, filming 150 million plus seasons of streaming TV on the fly. Yeah, instead of doing pilots to see where to go from there, they just automatically, sounds good, go. Yeah, so that's probably one of their issues or problems they have, It didn't hire showrunners to explain Kit, and instead depended on film executives to run its series. As Marvel does for its movies, they relied on post-production and research to fix what wasn't working. Okay, so instead of having showrunners, come and try to fix it, they depended on film executives that don't do much, I assume. His greenlight stuff. So let's see. Now, this could be a good thing or bad thing, how you look at it, depending on how you look at Marvel's movies, the way you feel about their movies. But now it sounds as though Marvel is looking to shift from its television production methods, stepping closer to the traditional model. It's essentially back to the drawing board for board. Yep, pretty much. We're trying to marry the Marvel culture with the traditional television culture, said Marvel head of streaming television and animation, Brad Winderbaum. It comes down to how can we tell stories in television to honor what's so great about the source material. I agree. Marvel is reportedly trying to right the ship when it comes to the upcoming Daredevil series. Yes, because it's one of their biggest series at the moment. I think it was the most successful out of the whole Netflix ones. Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage. I know the Punisher wasn't part of that, but he also got a Netflix show. They canceled, but yes. Where was I? A show that has already had high expectations next to Netflix show's popularity. Yes, what happened next? Well, Marvel will apparently keep some of the footage it's already shot, with born again writers David Corman and Org being credited as executive producers on the two season show. It was 3 seasons, or they only write 2 seasons. This one and the last one. I'm not sure. However, it looks as though there were some big problems to sort out before the camera started rolling again, of course. TV is a writer-driven medium, says an interesting insider familiar with the Marvel process. Marvel was a Marvel-driven medium. Meanwhile, Daredevil says that one writer and director Stephen S. took to Twitter to support those affected. Stephen D. Knight is actually sad to hear this news. Despite my feelings of corporate shenanigans, I was truly excited to see what the new creative team was whipping up. My heart goes out to all who were affected by this decision. Tomorrow's a better day. Yeah. That's a great tweet he put, Marvel was now apparently looking to hire showrunners with the hopes to have someone taking the creative reins from start to finish with help. It's a term we're not only growing comfortable with, but also learn to embrace, said Windrum. Marvel was also planning to hire full-time TV executives instead of expecting film executives to carry across those television projects. Well, that's good for Marvel. They're trying to outside the box, trying to grab people who they think they can make this maybe better than the first 3 seasons of the Netflix show. I don't know if that's possible, but sounds like it was going to be a terrible season 4 if they kept all this stuff and didn't go back to the drawing board. Many executives that are dedicated to this medium, they're going to focus on streaming, focus on television, said Windrum, because there are 2 different forms, of course. Whether or not this will fix Born Again remains to be seen, but it looks like so Marvel is putting in some serious effort to get there. Yeah, that pretty much ends the article. So, pretty much going back to the drawing board, everything I read, and going outside the box, probably going outside their No more channels to get this. Be maybe one of the greatest Disney Plus shows now, behind Loki. You know, and I agree they should do whatever they can to make it better. You know, whether this was worse, whether what they had was worse or good, remains to be unseen. But if Marvel wasn't happy with it, they weren't happy with it. So this can be good or this can be a bad thing. The way I look at it, maybe this succeeds. Maybe they get all these different writers, people that can hold down the fort, and come up with something great. They're going back to the drawing board a second time. They were due the first time. Going back to the drawing board a second time probably isn't a bad thing. Maybe will this make it any better? I don't know. Hopefully, only time remains where they're going back to the drawing board and keeping some episodes and still having it in the film. The rest, that writers can write again. So hopefully this is better. They're going back to the drawing board. I don't know how many. I don't believe it said how many episodes they have left to write, or I don't think they're starting from scratch, right? I think it said they're keeping a few. They didn't have Daredevil plans out costing to episode 4, which I would get. The first episode, he really doesn't get into uniform. He's trying to get back to his roots in his life, the law firm, But I'm not sure who else. I know Cox, of course, is coming back, but is Karen Page coming back? Is Foggy Nelson coming back? Is a lot of people? Is Stick coming back? Did he die? I don't remember if he died or not. Did he? No. Electra died, so she's not coming back. But in Hollywood, that was bringing people back from the dead. They're not really dead. So yeah, I was expecting to make this long a video, but just came across this and I thought it'd be interesting to read with comic book fans, Daredevil fans. Just let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do them going back to the drawing board excite you? Doesn't excite you? You think it's still not going to be good? You think no matter how many times I go to the drawing board, Marvel will never get it right? I hope they do. I hope this. I'm calling season 4. I don't even know what they call it. Season 4. He's born again. That's it. I hope this season's good. They have 18 episodes. So I'm curious how they're going to do that. They're not going to throw them out in one day, are they? They're going to give us, because if they give us one a week, that's what, 4 months of one show, which is something Disney hasn't done. When people get bored. Since it's 18 episodes, where people tune out after episode 5 or 6. I'm one of those people that, if it doesn't intrigue me in the first couple episodes, I don't finish it. So, like Jessica Jones, I didn't, got through season 2. I think there was 13 episodes, and I got through 10, and I was kind of bored. I just couldn't get into Jessica Jones, her character, her backstory, how the way she acts. I just couldn't get into it, so I didn't even bother with Luke Cage or Iron Fist. So the only Netflix shows that I saw was Punisher, which I really liked, and Daredevil, which I really liked. Which I'm curious where people rank Punisher, but yeah, in the comments let me know. You think them going to the drawing board second time is better? Is it worse? How you think they're going to release these 18 episodes every Wednesday or Friday or Thursday or whatever day they pick, because Ahsoka was Wednesday and then it was Tuesday, and then I think Loki was Friday, and then they pushed it to Thursday night, which I'm just, I was also curious about that too, why the change, but yeah, just let me know in the comments. You think them going to drawing board second time is a good idea? Is it bad? It's going to be bad no matter what. How do you think they're going to release these episodes? Will you even watch all 18? Will you get bored by episode 7 and turn it off? What are your thoughts? So, yeah, just let me know in the comments, any feedback is good feedback. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.